Okay, so like I said on the album review video, yeah, I decided to make also today another video about gaming related stuff, and it's been quite a while since the last time I talked about the PlayStation 5 console itself and the current state of the consoles, mostly the availability and still continuing shortage of PlayStation 5 consoles, which of course continues, and I'm guessing it will still continue quite long from now on. But this is also about, I'm going to talk about a couple of PS5 games that I recently bought. Another a little bit uh, earlier, I would say about a month ago, and the other one is that I bought from Black Friday uh, just last week. So yeah, going to talk about those two games a little bit, but let's first talk about the PlayStation 5 console. So yet another and the second Christmas for PlayStation 5 is coming, and unfortunately so many uh, PlayStation fans who still are hunting for PS5 are most probably going not going to get the PS5 for this Christmas either. Uh, Yay! Thumbs down really for that, of course. Yeah, and like the Christmas holiday season is pretty much almost here, and I know that many retailers are, just pressuring Sony to just get as many consoles as possible, even if it's just small shipments that they will get or not getting at all. But yeah, I know they are so much right now pressuring Sony. Just give us consoles. We need to sold them on this holiday season. We need money. Yeah, I can see that, and yeah, I am guessing, yes, that Sony are increasing the manufacturing as best as they could right now for the holiday season to get as much consoles out there as possible, uh, even with this very bad uh, current state of the PlayStation 5, and of course that goes with the Xbox Series X console. Uh, the Xbox Series S console, the availability have been really good since the launch, pretty much, or a little bit right after the launch. But yeah, we are not going to talk about the Xbox stuff here, but just wanted to say that also. But yeah, back to PlayStation 5. Yeah, Christmas is coming, and yeah, there will be so many disappointed uh, gamers who won't get the PS5, even if it's even now that it's been out for more than 1 year, and still I would say majority of PlayStation fans are still without PS5 is quite incredible. Like in a very bad way. It's so messed up this situation. And I think looking back at last summer, this year's summer, the situation looked much more promising. I would say the summer was, like, regarding the availability. Of course, it hasn't been as good as it should be, nowhere near. But it was definitely better situation summer than now. So I got my PS5 summer, so that's one indication that the situation was actually somewhat better back in summer. But yeah, now it's really bad again, really, really bad. Of course, some biggest retailers will get some PS5 consoles, but if you are a small retailer, forget forget about getting any consoles, you know. Just forget it. So yeah, the struggle continues, unfortunately, and we don't know how long. Yeah, it is just what it is. We can't do a fucking shit about it. And yeah, it's just sad, really sad that gamers can't get their hands on, majority of gamers can't get their hands on PS5. And still the same situation continues, that whenever there will be a new small shipment, they will go like in minutes. They will go as fast as they arrived. Like immediately every unit goes like woof. So yeah, the demand is so fucking high still that yeah, they can't answer the demand, and that will be the case for a long, long, long time still. It will continue the whole next year, I would say. It may be balancing on 2023 maybe, but next year the struggle continues probably the whole fucking year. So it will not get better even next year, I'm assuming. Yeah, just pathetic. But we can do we can do a shit. Uh, it is what it is, and we have to live with that. Uh, because also the pandemic continues, and that will just mean the shortage will also continue, because the pandemic so much affects the chip shortage and the consoles, and consumer electronics in general shortage continues as long as this fucking pandemic continues, pretty much. But yeah, it is what it is, like I said. But now let's continue with the two games I got. Enough of this ranting of PS5. I mean, I'm glad that I don't have to, like, myself personally anymore struggle for my PS5. So it's been so fucking big relief I got the console last summer. But yeah, I really feel for those who still are without one and really needs and really wants to jump into the current gen or next gen, whatever you want to call it. I think it's quite weird to still say next gen, because it's current gen. The PS5 is current gen. PS4 is last gen. But anyway, yeah, the game I got about a month ago was it's a driving game, and mostly I love like uh, like I would say more traditional driving games like Gran Turismo series, and also uh, sci-fi racing like Wipeout. And yeah, I kind of like almost all kinds of driving games and racing games. And one sub-genre of racing games that I have pretty much loved like more than 20 years, like I since PS1 days, uh, the first really okay, I will say now it's a rally game. So the first rally game that I really fell in love with was PlayStation 1's Colin McRae Rally 2.0. That was just awesome. I never only played the demo of the first Colin McRae Rally game on PS1, but I never had the full game. But yeah, I had the sequel, and it was like comparing to the demo of the first Colin McRae Rally, the sequel was better in every way. That was just awesome rally game. And yeah, the Colin McRae of course died, unfortunately, the person itself, and pretty much the rally series died with that, unfortunately. But yeah, the Colin McRae rally series back in that day was the king of rally games, rally game series. And now today there aren't many rally game series, and I would say mainly only one. And I bought the newest game of the series, and of course it's VRC10 for PlayStation 5. So this is the main rally series nowadays, the official VRC rally series. And yeah, I just love rally. It's so different than other racing games. Of course, in Gran Turismo there are rally stages, and it has rally cars, but it's not the main focus on Gran Turismo series. It's always been the just more traditional racing on the race tracks, not rally tracks. Uh, so yeah, I think the last VRC game I had was VRC 5 or 6. Uh, I can't remember if it was VRC 5 or 6, but I didn't play that game that much. I played it so briefly, and yeah, I remember I didn't like that game that much, but I've played this now for a couple of hours. Not much still, but because this is really new. But I really, really like this. I mean, I would say the VRC series have really improved over the years. I mean, comparing this to VRC 5 or 6, this is so much better. I think they are done by the same team. The same team has been handling this series like from maybe from, I now can't remember, but maybe from VRC 6 or 7. So I think it was a different team who made the last VRC game that I played and this. So the team is different behind the game. So the current team who are handling this series are really doing great job. Uh, and it's so authentic and really realistic. It really focuses on realistic handling, and yeah, it's very authentic rally game. And yeah, I mean, rally has so different, feel than other racing game, because you just race alone pretty much in the very narrow, usually narrow rally tracks, uh, on forests, mountains, uh, so, uh, sometimes villages, uh, kind of small villages, but mainly forests, uh, jungles, mountains, uh, and of course, uh, I as a Finn, there are also Finland rally stages in this game, because yeah, Finland is, yeah, we love ice hockey, we love rally. Rally and ice hockey are our, very close to our heart. And also Formula F1. But yeah, rally, ice hockey, F1, they are the Finnish thing of sports. Uh, so yeah, that's about it about this. And also, yeah, I need to say that this luckily has, which is not like the odd automatic thing nowadays, that the game actually supports split screen local multiplayer, but this does. So you can race with your friend on the same console with split screen, and that is just awesome. I mean, I love that addition, that you can just have fun with your friend, and it's so important feature for me, because I don't think I will be playing this online much. Uh, so the local multiplayer is very must have for me, I would say. But yeah, that's about that game. And the other game I bought from Black Friday is the game that I made video of, the open beta on Xbox One. And yeah, the game that initially I didn't plan on getting at all, but of course I pretty much liked the open beta. And yeah, that game is an online focused game, and there are two main reasons I got this game. And the first reason is, of course, I got it really cheap from Black Friday. It was just a little bit over 30 euros, and the game is really new. It was only released not last month, because it's now December, but it was released on October, mid-October, so at the time of NHL 22. And the other reason is that I thought about that, okay, do I really have many online focused games on my PS5? And I came to a realization that, oh, I don't really have any other than Destruction All Stars and now these that are, I don't mean the only games that have online uh, modes. Many other games I have online modes, or some, I would say, like Freakfest and yeah, okay, there aren't as many, but yeah, Freakfest of course have online mode, and of course this VRC. But this is pretty much, you can play this offline. I mean, I'm not sure if you can play this offline. This is maybe online. It's always online, but you can play this as single player. But it's pretty much focused on online. And it's of course Back for Blood. That, yeah, I played it on Xbox One, the open beta. And back then at that video, I remember I said I won't be probably getting this game, but I wasn't sure. Well, I got this so cheap, and I also thought that I don't have many online focused games, so why not getting this? Because I actually enjoyed it pretty much, the open beta. And of course, like, technically this is so big improvement over Xbox One version that I played. So of course Xbox One didn't have 4K resolution. It was 30 FPS. This will be a 4K 60 FPS experience. So yes, like, technically so much better. But yeah, yeah, I decided to get that game because after all, I liked playing Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 on PC back in the day, but I didn't play them online much. Somewhat, a little bit I played them online, but I mostly played them offline. But still I enjoyed playing them offline uh, with AI partners. But yeah, I mean, if I play online games, they are usually like was the Resident Evil Resistance. What was it? I can't even remember. Was it called Resistance? Yeah, I think it was. And now the upcoming next year Resident Evil Reverse. Well, that won't be a co-op online game as far as I know. There may be some co-op modes. But yeah, Resistance was a co-op online game. And of course Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead games were like really focusing on co-op online gaming. So usually when I play games online, I really love playing like co-op, uh, like other, not against other uh, human enemies, other online players, but like playing with them against monsters, AI and AI enemies in general. So I love the focus on co-op on online gaming. I don't get much from competitive uh, all versus all, like, death matches. Not much either, like team death matches. Of course there are teams, but I really like playing with, not against, but with other humans against AI. That is really the thing I love about online shooters. So yeah, those were my 2 recent purchases. Of course, I've made some digital purchases for PS5, but these were 2 physical games I got recently. So yeah, this is it. And yeah, just one mention about, my focus has really been, and I've seen that the videos that are most viewed on my channel are the Shadow Man related videos, Shadow Man remastered for consoles. And unfortunately, we don't have any more news. Yes, it's still aiming for December release, but it's only the 2nd of December now, so I hope we'll get the game out on consoles within the next 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, I really hope that we will get it before Christmas. But if we get it right after Christmas, like 26th, 27th day of December, I will be pretty happy if we get it this year. But yeah, we just now have to wait and see. The Night Dive have probably submitted the other 2 platforms now to, I guess, Microsoft and Nintendo, because they said one platform has already been submitted and passed, which I assume is the PlayStation version, but it could be also the Xbox version, but definitely not Switch version. But yeah, I'm guessing it's Xbox and Switch versions that are now under the submission and yeah, on that process. So hopefully they will get passed as soon as possible within the next days, couple of weeks, so we'll get the game out before Christmas or right after Christmas. But yeah, fingers crossed everything goes smoothly and everything goes as planned, and we will finally be able to play Shadow Man Remastered on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Right. So, I will be doing a video before Christmas, but there will definitely be a Christmas break for me from doing videos. But I'm guessing there will be at least one video before Christmas. But anyway, I will be saying, if we don't see before Christmas, if that's the case, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. But yeah, I think I will be doing video before Christmas, at least one. But yeah, if I do, see you then. But if I don't, yeah, Merry Christmas and all that shit. Now, bye.